Hey there folks, today I want to tell you about the X8 Carto Tank. Performing just really well. You guys know I love my Carto tanks, and quite a few of you have been asking me what tanks do I use, what tank should I suggest, or do I suggest, and I've been saying Carto tanks to almost everybody. And this tank just so happened to be on a device going to work with me every day for about the past 2 weeks. So I wanted to tell you guys about it. So let's just go right down into the up close section, show you about it. I'll fill it up for you, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so here is the X8 Carto Tank. Removable drip tip, just like that. We're going to go ahead and put that off to the side and show you a little bit about this. So obviously it's a lot shorter than a regular Carto tank, which would look something like so. You can see how much shorter it is, and that is because it takes shorter Cartos. Alright, so these are shorter Cartos, and these are regular size Cartos, and they're both Bogues. They're by the same company. I'll line up the 510 connection so you can see the difference in size. This is the XXL or XL Carto. This is the short Carto, which goes in the X8 Carto tank. Take this tank out of the way. There's really not much to show you. I mean, it's a regular Carto tank, but there is a cool feature that I want to show you guys about this. So this little screw right here, I'm just going to start off right with it. This little screw, take that out, and you have a fill port. See that? That's a fill port. And I was doing a little research online about this Carto tank after I bought it, obviously, because I'm an idiot. And there's another hole down here. I thought that was airflow, and it's actually not. There's supposed to be another screw that comes with it. Mine just came with the one. And what that does is you screw that in there, and it keeps your Carto from sliding around, which I think is pretty nifty. So there's actually supposed to be two on this device, on the tank, but I only have the one on the fill port. I mean, I guess I could use it down here. I would just have the fill port open. Maybe I can find something to plug that up. But it's held together by O-rings, nothing fancy. I do believe these top and bottom caps come off. Yep, just like that. There's some, let me get that on camera, sorry. There's some juice in there because I'm about to fill this back up for you to show you how easy it is. Pop that cap back on there, just like that. The O-rings are nice and snug. Let me grab a rag real quick to wipe this off, because I just got a bunch of juice everywhere. Then you put your Carto in there, and I believe they made the screw port on the bottom the way they did because maybe the O-rings aren't as good that are on the inside that actually hold the Carto in there. I've been noticing problems with my Carto slipping up and down. So what I do to prevent that is just my drip tip has a little lip on it. You see that? And so when I put it on there, it catches on the top cap, so it can't go anywhere. Obviously it can still slide up like that, but if it's attached to a device, it kind of creates this little barrier. It's not foolproof, but it works for me. Alright, so in order to fill this with the fill port that is provided right there, you're going to need a needle nose syringe. Not necessarily needle nose, but a small filling syringe. And you just put it in there and fill her up. Now, I've already primed this Cardo. I've been using this tank. If you want to see how to fill a Cardo tank, you can watch my video on how to fill a Cardo tank. And in that video, it will show you how to prime it as well. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take this off camera so I can get it all the way filled. Take it to my eye level. There we go. And then you just go ahead, screw this, before I screw that in, I'm going to wipe this off. Alright. You go ahead and screw that screw back in there. Just like that. Put your drip tip back on there. And look at that, folks. Look how full that is. That little air bubble, that's the only air that's in that Cardo tank. Alright, now that we've filled it, let's go back into normal mode and vape on it a little bit. Alright, so now that you guys have seen up close with the X8 Carto tank, wanted to just tell you a little bit about where I found it. I actually found it not my regular local vape shop, Electro Vapor. That's not where I got it. I got it at a different local vape shop. It's called Vapor Centrics, and it was, when I got it, I think it was like 18 bucks when I bought it from them. Like I said, it only came with the one screw from them. There's supposed to be another one down on the bottom, but I was looking online to see if any other place had it that you guys could get it if you wanted it, and I came across Got Smoke. It is $7 with free shipping from Got Smoke, the X8 Cartomizer Tank. It's a USA vendor, Got Smoke is. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it if you've been into vaping for a quick minute. $7. I'm probably gonna end up getting me another one, maybe two, and the pictures show it with both of the screws with it. So so yeah, $7 from gotsmoke.com. I will put the link right to the page with the Cardo on it for you guys in the description. Yeah, I love this little guy. It holds about 3.5 mils of e-liquid on my little this is about where I fill it up to in my syringe, and that's about 3.5 mils, which is pretty impressive for how small this is. I mean, like I showed you guys in the up close, it's quite a bit smaller than a normal Cardo tank, but it is wider as well. As you can see on the Coolfire one, it just looks awesome on this, and this is how I've been using it, either this or the SVD, which it also, I'm going to screw down to the SVD real quick for you. It also looks just great on the SVD, completely flush. But I just think the Coolfire 1 concept is really cool. A really small mod, a really small tank, and it comes with a mini drip tip. Let me pull out one of the regular size ones that I have. So this is the regular drip tip. So you can see that it's actually, the drip tip on it is even smaller. Which I think it's cute, I guess, is the only word I can describe it as. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like that you can fill it up completely and you don't have to use one of those little Cartomizer filling tools, you know, where you have to like plug it into the Cardo and then bring it up and all that junk. I mean, these are nice, but the problem I have with these is how nasty they get, because you can't get the juice all the way out of them. so you end up having just a mess of juice all over. I'll tell you what, folks, if you want a good Cartomizer tank, the X8 Carto Tank, in the Cartomizers that I've been using in it is just the Bogue standard resistance Cartomizers. Let me see if I can find where. I normally just get them from Mount Baker Vapor. Baker Vapor. I just want to tell you guys exactly how much they are, because this is normally where I order them from. I think they're under accessories, Cartomizers, and it's $5.99 for a pack of 5, and you can get them pre-punched or not punched. And I normally just slot mine with like a Dremel. I'll just put a slot in it horizontally across this way across the Carto. This one's punched, but this is what the slot looks like. Let me focus that for you so you can see what the slot looks like. See that? Instead of a hole, it's a slot. And I've actually just recently heard about this style of punching, and it seems to work a lot better for me. And I've used Carto tanks for quite a while. So yeah, I like to get the regular Cartos. They're not punched or anything, and just slot them. It just takes a couple seconds and you're done. But yeah, thumbs up on the X8 Carto tank. Really like it. If you want a good Carto tank that's a little bit smaller, fits on 22mm devices. It's just delicious. All right, that's it, folks. Remember, there's I think 5 or 6 days left on the giveaway that I have going on. If you haven't entered that, go watch the giveaway video, and it tells you on the video how to enter it. It's coming down to crunch time. I'd really like to give this stuff away. I have quite a few entries, but if you want a chance to win an MVP, a 3.7 volt box mod, or a bottle of juice from Mad Vapes, go ahead and enter that contest. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Leave a comment below or email me at jkvapes@gmail.com. Thank you again to all my subscribers. You guys are the best. Keep bringing the suggestions my way. If there's anything you want me to do a video on, please feel free to let me know, and if I have it, I'll do it. If not, I'll probably purchase it and do it, because that's how much I love you guys. Alright, that's all I got. X8 Carto Tank. Stay classy, YouTube.